everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Sephora Wishing You Holiday Collection. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I'll do my best to reply back. I purchased 5 different pieces from their Wishing You Holiday Collection. I already reviewed the cream lip stain set. If you have not seen my review, I'll leave it right over here in the cards if you're interested. We're first going to start off with the lip products, then we'll move on to the other items. The first product is this 3-piece mini lip gloss set. This set retails for $15. I want to read a little bit about this. Try Sephora Collection's favorite moisturizing, smoothing, and all-day formula in a holiday exclusive mini size. This gloss gift box includes 3 timeless gloss colors in shine, glitter, and shimmer finishes to try out based on your mood. A long-lasting gloss texture, no compromise comfort, and ultimate shine. Discover your new favorite sidekick for the holiday season. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. These glosses look very tiny inside. Up at the top it says Sephora Wishing You. There's nothing printed up at the top. On the side of the packaging there's nothing there. Same thing on this side, there's nothing. On the back you have a little description and the list of ingredients, and it does state that these were made in Italy. Here's what the inside looks like. Here's what all 3 glosses look like. As I mentioned earlier, these glosses are very tiny compared to the Too Faced travel size pillow lip balm. An actual travel size versus this is more of a deluxe size lip gloss. Anyways, here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Sephora Gloss. On the bottom you have the shade name printed. This shade is 01 Boss. You get 1.2 milliliters or 0.04 fluid ounces, and again it was made in Italy. Here's what the applicator looks like. It's double-sided. This is just a clear lip gloss. Here's what the shade Emboss looks like. I love this high shine finish. The second shade is called 07 Lover. 07 Lover is described as a clear with pink pearls. Another high shine finish gloss. Here's what the shade in Lover looks like. You can barely see the shimmer in this gloss. It looks clear from far away, but up close I can notice the shimmer reflex. The last shade in the set is called 120 Fly. 120 Fly is described as a shimmering peach nude. I was not expecting that gloss to have any pigmentation. This shade looks so pretty. Here's what the shade in Fly looks like. This shade is gorgeous. Here's what all 3 lip glosses look like swatched on the back of my hand. For $15, I think this set is expensive for the amount of product you get. I think this set should have been priced at $8 or maybe $10 max. $15 is a little bit pricey in my opinion. These glosses aren't limited edition. Sephora does sell them individually for $10. Now let's move on to the Lipstories set. This retails for $18. I do want to read a little bit about this. This hashtag Lipstories set is a wish come true for the lipstick lover on your list. The formulas are lightweight and comfortable with full coverage color in a trio of shades perfect for any occasion, including 3 best-selling hashtag Lipstories lipsticks in new and exclusive festive shades. These products are made without ingredients from animal origin. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Sephora up at the top. I love the design on the packaging. That's the only reason I purchase these every year. Up at the top there's nothing printed. On the side of the packaging there's nothing there either. Same thing on this side, there's nothing there. On the back you have a little description and the ingredients listed. On the bottom here it states it was made in Italy. Here's what all 3 shades look like. We're going to start off with the first shade. The lipstick tube is made out of cardboard packaging. I love the design on the packaging. I love the little ornaments. This shade is called Deck the Halls. Up at the top you have the shade number printed. This shade is 103, and then again you have the shade name. Again, this shade is called Deck the Halls. It does state that this is a metal finish. On the bottom it states it was made in Italy. You get 4 grams of product or 0.14 ounces. Here's how much product comes inside. Deck the Halls is described as a rose gold shimmer. That shade is so pretty. Here's what the shade in Deck the Halls looks like. I like that this shade is wearable, it's not too metallic. Let's see what the second shade looks like. Here's what the next shade looks like. Again, I love the details on the packaging. This little hot cocoa cup, so cute. This shade is called Light My Fire. This is a matte finish. Light My Fire is described as a matte cherry red. That is super vibrant. Here's what the shade in Light My Fire looks like. I wish this shade was a little bit more pigmented. You can see my natural lip peeking through. Let's see what the last shade in this set looks like. Again, the details on the packaging is so cute. This shade is called 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the Season is described as a creamy red berry. Here's what the shade in 'Tis the Season looks like. This shade is so pretty. Here's what all three lipstick shades look like swatched on the back of my hand. I like 2 out of the 3 shades included in this set. I didn't like this cherry red shade. I wish it was a bit more pigmented. You can see my natural lip peeking through, but these 2 shades I loved. For $18, I think this lip set is worth it. Normally each lipstick would retail for $9. These shades are limited edition and they're not included in their permanent line. I like that Sephora included 3 different formulas in this set. You get a metallic finish, a cream finish, and a matte finish. Plus the packaging is so cute. Now let's move on to the MultiUse face powders. This retails for $9. I do want to read a little bit about this. This set features 3 iridescent face powders that glide onto your skin with a silky smooth texture for makeup that feels light as air with customizable color impact. The makeup possibilities are endless with this multi-use powders in a fun, practical format. Blush, highlight, lips, or eyeshadow. The perfect gift for makeup fans looking for something new. Treat yourself or someone special to the set of 3-in-1 easy-to-use pigmented formulas in coordinating shades for perfect combinations. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. I love that this comes in a little ornament. It's adorable. Up at the top it says Sephora. Underneath that it says wishing you. On this side of the packaging you have a little description. On the other side, it states it in a different language. On the back, you have a picture of all 3 shades included with the shade names. On the bottom, you have a little description, the list of ingredients, and it does state that this item was made in China. It's giving me very Kaja vibes. Here's what a Kaja bento box looks like compared to the Sephora collection multi-use face powders. Looks very similar in my opinion. What do you guys think? Up at the top it says Sephora wishing you. It comes with a mirror. This is a highlighter. Underneath that we have a blush. And then the last shade is supposed to be a bronzer. Let's first swatch the highlighter. Ooh, this is so soft in the pan. Here's what the highlighter looks like. Not too bad. The Sephora collection Lipstory in the shade Light My Fire did leave a bit of a stain, but that's fine. Let's see how the blush looks like. Again, very soft and smooth in the pan. Here we have the blush. The blush is pretty, but it has too much shimmer for my liking. Let's see what the last shade looks like. This is supposed to be a contour. It's another shimmery blush. Here's what all 3 multi-use powders look like. Taking a clean blush brush, let's dip into the first blush shade. I'm getting a little bit of fallout in the pan. Let's see what this shade looks like. Here's what the first blush looks like. It's definitely way too glowy for my liking. Let's see what the next blush shade looks like. Again, I'm getting some fallout in the pan. Here's what the second blush shade looks like. This shade is all shimmer. It doesn't have a base. Let's see what the highlighter looks like. There's a ton of kick up in the highlighter as well. I'll apply the highlighter on this side. Here's what the highlighter looks like. The highlighter looks a little bit chalky. If you like glowy blushes, you might like this. I wish Sephora created a matte version of this. I'm not really a glowy blush type person. For $9, it's cute. I'm gonna even out the other side of my cheek. Now let's move on to the last item I purchased. This eyeshadow retails for $8. I want to read a little bit about this. This giftable palette has 8 universal, easy to wear, easy to combine shades in matte, shimmering, and metallic finishes, plus a mirror for easy application. Everything you need to create a custom look this festive season. The light soft texture is easy to work with and gives you a highly pigmented shade on first application. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Sephora wishing you. On the side of the packaging, there's nothing printed. Same thing on this side, there's nothing there. Down at the bottom, it states it was made in China. Up the top, again, there's nothing printed. On the back, you have a little description and a picture of all of the shadows included. You have the list of ingredients. Here's what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like. It matches the outer packaging. It has this little string here. I think that's so cool. And here's what the back looks like. It comes with a mirror. Here's what all 8 shadows look like. The packaging is made out of cardboard. Let's swatch the first shade. Ooh, it's so buttery in the pan. There's no shade names. Wow, that blended out so easily. Let's see what the black shade looks like. Wow, that is super black. That blended out a little bit patchy. Let's see how the shimmer shadow swatches. Not too bad. Let's see what this shade looks like. I'm liking how these are swatching. Let's see what this one looks like. Another beautiful shimmer. Let's see what the last shade in the bottom row looks like. Again, not too bad. Let's see what the last 2 shades swatch like. Here's what all 8 shadows look like swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. Taking a clean crease brush, I'm going to dip into the last shade. I'm getting a tiny bit of fallout, applying that in my crease, going back and forth, doing windshield wiper motions. That shade blended out so easily. Doing the same thing on the other side. Using my finger, I'm going to dip into this shade, pack this all over my lid. That shimmer is beautiful. I did get a little bit of fallout, but that's totally fine. Doing the same thing on the other eye. Taking a pointed pencil brush, I'm going to dip into the shimmer shadow, apply that in my inner corner. That's so pretty. Again, doing the same thing on this side. I'm going to leave the eyeshadow look as is. I really do like the quality of these shades. Here's how the eyes turned out. I'm going to play with this eyeshadow palette a little bit more, and I'll leave below in the description box my final thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below which product was your favorite, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.